you pee in the shower? He said, yes. I said, same. I pee in the pool and I pee in the shower.
You pee in the pool?
Yes.
Mckenzie pees in the pool. Guys, Mckenzie pees in the pool. What? Alright, welcome to another video, guys. This is episode 4 of Love is Blind. If you are new here, I'm Kessylayssa. Stick with me, rock with me. We're gonna have a good time. So Jeremy and Sarah are having a conversation, and Sarah's saying that Jeremy makes her feel alive, blah, blah, blah. Jeremy's saying that their connection's a little bit more physical and tantalizing. So, like, they don't really have any substance, is what Jeremy's trying to say. I'm very over Jeremy, because I am on the Love is Blind news and I know what Jeremy has been doing behind the scenes, so that's very Laura is talking to AD and she hasn't really been open about the fact that she has a connection with Jeremy as well. Like, she hasn't been open to Sarah Ann about it, so she's just talking to AD, being a little worried, like, what if I'm actually the second choice? Then she gets in a date with Jeremy and talks about how she has a pros and cons list, and the pros were just so long and the cons were like Hawaiian shirts. Her cons list was super short, so this is how she feels, that she is so happy and so sure that it's Jeremy. And Clay gets into the pod with AD after all of his foolishness and all of his baby whining. He's finally ready to propose. He's gonna propose. Amazing. We love that. But we don't. We don't, because Clay needs therapy, like serious therapy. I'm not even trying to be funny. Clay has issues that he needs to work out. I don't know if he has mommy issues, because he keeps like talking about how he needs to be guided, basically like, hold my hand, mommy. Hold my hand, mommy. Teach me how to do everything type thing, and it's getting a little weird. And yeah, this is literally the worst proposal in Love is Blind history. Let me
bend the knee.
Stop playing with me.
Bend the knee, baby.
Stop playing with me.
But I need to know, will you take my lovely hand in marriage and walk this life?
Will you take my lovely hand? Not can I take your lovely hand. Will you take my lovely Clay hand? My lovely grown-ass man hand?
And rock out your boy Clay.
Will you take my lovely hand, AD, and rock out with me? Or walk this life with me and rock out with your boy Clay? Was that a fucking slogan? Was that a slogan? Was that a tagline? Am I gonna see rock out with your boy Clay on t-shirts? What was that? Clay? Look me in my eye, actually. What was that? And AD is so happy that she gets to stay on the show. Kidding. I know a lot of people love AD, and I like AD, but AD can be very testy, very So Kenneth and Brittany have the reveal, and it was pretty cute. I know a lot of people are like, but they don't even touch each other, they don't even kiss. At first I was thinking that it was really just the religious aspect, and they did kiss a little bit, so I wasn't too worried. Later in the episodes, we are going to see that maybe we should have been more concerned, like a lot more concerned, and maybe everybody was right that something was off. Brittany seems very, very satisfied and excited, whereas Kenneth seems less than. So I really should have reviewed this sooner, because so much news came out about Trevor, and so I have absolutely nothing good to say about Trevor. Everything here is going to be with a little grain of salt. Okay. So Elsie has a conversation with Trevor. They seem really smitten. Jessica has a conversation with Jimmy, and they are doing good. Okay, but this is where I think everything took kind of a sour turn. So Jessica gives Jimmy this letter of, like, that she wrote a couple years ago for her future husband. I think that Jessica should have saved it, because she is not even sure about how Jimmy actually feels about her, and she knows she's in competition with somebody. She knows she's in competition with Chelsea. I think she should have saved the letter, because the letter was so emotional, so intense, so beautiful, only to give it to Jimmy, who you don't even know if he wants you yet. And Jimmy is disingenuous and does not like that you have a kid, and he uses it as an excuse in this conversation even. So they start getting into it because Jimmy's like, I can't really tell you what you want to hear. And Jessica's like, I never said that there's a specific thing I want to hear. I just want to know what you're feeling. And he's like, I can't tell you that. He's like, I can't tell you I love you. And she's like, I didn't ask you to tell you that you love me. Like, I just want you to be honest with your feelings. And so that conversation ends pretty poorly. And Jimmy's like, yeah, I'm not ready to tell anybody how I feel about them. Not you, not anyone. Then what does he do? He has a date with Chelsea right after and says, yeah, man, Chelsea, I love you. Didn't you just tell Jessica that you're not ready to tell anybody anything? That you don't know where your head's at? You don't know what to do? And later on, he'll be like, you know, even though I said that I love you, Chelsea, I still wasn't sure about my decision. But this gets back into the ladies' lounge. Chelsea whispers to Laura, Jimmy told me he loved me. And you know what Laura does? She goes straight to Jessica. She's like, that's not your man. Honey, you need to pack your shit. That's not your man. That's not your man. And Jessica's like, do you have like factual information that you want to tell me? Like, what do you mean that's not my man? Bro, Laura would have got popped in her mouth. Because what do you mean that's not my man? I should go home. But you're not telling me any reasoning why. What is that? What is that? So then we have the Clay and AD reveal. Clay really lacks compliments for AD. Like, he loves her body. Everybody does at this point. But he didn't say anything like, you are so beautiful. Like, you are this, you're that. I'm so, yeah. No, it didn't give much. And AD's spinning around for him, blah, blah. A lot of people seem to think that Clay is like disgusted with her looks or something and really doesn't like her. I think Clay is just scared of commitment, period. I think she could have looked like the baddest bee on the planet. And I think a lot of people are projecting that they don't think AD is that attractive and that Clay could never think that she's attractive or something. Yeah, it's giving that. It's giving that people are projecting and like thinking that she is not an attractive person, and so Clay would not be attracted to her, or assuming what Clay even likes. Because we don't even know what Clay's type is. I think a lot of us are assuming that he likes lighter women, but he technically hasn't done anything super wrong, other than him being a big baby and throwing literal tantrums like a 3-year-old child. Because he needs therapy, as I keep saying. That man needs therapy because he's acting like a kid. And that's a big ick for me with him. Like, he acts like a baby boy. So then Jimmy has his conversation with Jessica. Jessica chews him out because you told another girl that you loved her right after telling Jessica you could never say that to anybody right now because you don't have your mindset. That seems like you have your mindset, Jimmy. Anyways, Jimmy's like, that's not fair. You're not being fair to me, Jessica. And Jessica's like upset because Jimmy basically let her on. Jimmy knew that her having a kid was a deal breaker, but still had a million dates with her. Jessica could have at least had the chance, maybe not to get engaged, but at least to make a connection with somebody else if Jimmy would have broke it off as soon as he found out she had a kid. But Jessica, that's kind of your fault too, because you decided to be like, yeah, I want them to be attached to me before I tell them I have a kid. And there you go. That's the result of that. And yeah, Jessica says, when you see me, you are going to choke. I said, ooh. Not choke. Not choke. She said, you are going to need to orange to the sky, blue to the thigh. Is it blue to the thigh, orange to the thigh? Whatever. You are going to need your EpiPen when you see what you missed out on.
You are going to choke. You're going to choke. You are going to need your EpiPen to open up your airways because you are going to be in disbelief of what you missed out on.
Now, she did not say anything bad about Chelsea, but Jessica's a baddie and she knows that, so it is what it is, really. And he might, because she does look more like Megan Fox and Chelsea. So what are we gonna do? So yeah, at the end of the episode, it's like Jimmy and Trevor being like, ooh, I wonder who's gonna win. Who's gonna win our beautiful insecure bride? That's the end of the episode. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is gonna be a blast. Yeah, this season is actually, it's better than season 4. Season 5 was very forgettable to me. I don't know, there was Izzy. Yeah, there was Izzy in season 5. Who else? Like, I don't remember that season at all. But yeah. Guys, why are we even watching this show anymore? It's like garbage, but it's such good garbage. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification, do all that good stuff. Bye. Love you.